or the Caribbean melting pot is not just in culture. It's in cuisine. The Indian cuisine is very, very popular, and that's another thing. I think when you come to the Caribbean, you get a sense of how important food is a part of cultural identity. Because, and that comes into sharp focus because of the mixtures of culture. It is in political life. For instance, I think one of the other aspects of culture that I advocate is that we have inherited systems of governance, not just from Europe, because while we have imposed European institutions, we have systems of governance that have come from India and Africa that we are not utilizing, and that is partly the reason why we have governance problems in the region. But if we were to take that into account and accommodate how people, because we get a sense of how people understand management of themselves and their societies, and take that and factor that into the way we do governance, I think we would have much smoothly running societies. So that's one of the things I aim to break down, the sense that outside of culture, that we are mono societies. So that if there are institutions like institutions of law and governance and things like that, need to also recognize that there are cultural implications and cultural ties to how we function, which are inherent to identity issues, and which affect how people respond to law and governance and all that. One of the significant pieces I've done is called Trini Lime Time, and it was subtitled Challenges to Policy Making in Rebel Cultures, because it is a big problem, right? We are viewed from elsewhere as rebel cultures, because we don't seem to adhere to the kinds of rules and regulations and regimented structures that have been imposed. And these are structures, I think, that are largely European-based. And not just us in the Caribbean, but very many parts of the world where the British ruled, where European societies rule, and where still, I think, they pretty much have a hegemony over how things are run in the world. So they are very, very much imposed on us without taking into account that there are other systems and that are influenced by other habits and behaviors that would probably, if you do take those into account, would allow for smoother governance and a smoother functioning world, and there won't be the amount of tensions and the amount of rebellion and the amount of seeming resistance that we experience, not just in the Caribbean, but I think across the world in societies that are now becoming increasingly multicultural. Some of these governance systems to which I'm referring, Susu is an all-African practice where individuals would contribute to this bank, their savings to their bank.